What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. The Ascendant challenge from week 2 is back again now for week 8. It's located over in the garden. So the fastest way to get here is fast travel to Divine and Miss, and then you want to drive over to where Petra is, this area in the Strand. Once you get into the Strand, make an immediate right, and that will lead you down to the gardens area. This is where you'll find the Ascendant portal. As always, you will need a Queensfoil, so make sure you have that, and also make sure that you rally to the flag before doing this event. Once you do those two things, you want to jump inside the portal and get this thing done. So you may recall from last time, but you may not have been a high enough light level to do this. This one requires grabbing 3 arc charges across the map, so make your way, try to avoid the blights, and slow and steady wins this race. You will notice that there's our shadow thralls as well as our champions chasing us, and there is the occasional phalanx or two as well. So those are the guys you want to try to be careful of because they will shoot you off the map with their shield. So we're just going to run around the map. There's 3 arc charges. We're going to grab all 3 of those and take them to the very center of this map. Now when you jump down here, instead of jumping right into the center, you will notice that a bunch of phalanxes do spawn here when you get down there. So it's best to do a quick lap here and then go inside. If you head right for the center, there's a good chance those guys will take you out. Now fortunately, you may be a higher light level than you were the first time you tried this, so you do have a bit more flexibility. But if you miss this from the very beginning in week 2, you want to be more careful here because of the phalanxes in this mission. So I'm just going to try to jump over him. I just missed his shield attack there, so that's what you got to be wary of in this mission. There are some blights. You don't have to worry about those at all. Just run around those. Try not to go inside them because they will slow you down. So here we're coming back to the center, but instead of going right to the middle, I'm just going to do a quick lap. So now I did my little lap, and I'm going to go inside the middle right now. And now you'll notice that 2 of the dunks have been made, and there's now 2 Tolan lights there in the middle. 2 down, 1 to go. And as for weapons, right now I do have my sleeper equipped and I have the Aikilo shotgun. Don't really need the Aikilos here. The more important thing is having a high impact weapon that can deal damage from a distance, and that's where the sleeper comes into play. Don't worry though if you don't have that. Any sniper rifle will work. Any high impact scout rifle will do really well here as well. So it's pretty flexible in terms of the weapons that you can use, especially if you use the cheese spot, which I'll show you towards the end. As you can tell, the champions aren't quite the most aware in this mission. So one last dunk to make. Going to do a quick little lap here. And then you'll notice as soon as I dunk this, this becomes a well of radiance basically. So that allows me to charge my super. And you can use your super to take out the champions, but I think you have to be a pretty high light level to do that. Right now I'm kind of making quick work of those guys just because my guy is a pretty high light level character. But if you're a low level character, what you can do is, and I'll show you in a second, what you can actually do is use a cheese spot to take these guys down. And that way you can take them down at your leisure. So I'll look here real quick. This is where I was last time. So if you don't have high light level and you're worried about getting taken out, you can jump up to here. And as long as you take out those initial batch of phalanx guys, this is where you can be pretty safe from enemy attacks. So at this point now, you can just look around for the champions. They will despawn, but they'll come back with the damage that has already been dealt. So this is where I recommend going if you're a pretty low light level. Honestly, I'd say anybody who's like 550 or 560 or below should do this method. If you're a high light level character, 580, 590, then you should pretty much have no issues doing the other methods. So I'm just going to jump back inside this well of radiance, get my super back, and go to town on these guys with the hammers. So at this point, I'm just looking for, I think there's one last guy here. Obviously, if you're doing this when it comes to trying to get the time challenge done, it'll be a lot easier to do that if you have a full fire team. So let's just finish this guy off. He's got one buddy, I think. Looking for his last friend. Where is he at? But again, don't hesitate to use that ledge there. Just make sure you take out the phalanxes first, and then you can easily whittle away at these guys. You'll notice that the shadow thralls keep spawning in no matter what, so can't really do anything about that. All you can do is try to take out the champions as fast as you can. And once you take the champions out, that's the end of this challenge. And there you have it. So the champions are down. All three are down, so you can grab this chest right away. I do recommend grabbing this chest pretty quickly because it will go away really fast and you'll have to do it over again. So that's the fastest way to get this thing done. Better be safe than sorry. Do a quick lap when you get down to the center here. That will allow you to dunk the arc charges and not have any issues there. Avoid the phalanxes. Go around the blights. If you're a low light level, don't worry about jumping up onto this platform here. This will allow you to easily take those guys down. Any sniper will help out. Any high impact scout will do well. Just make sure you take out the phalanxes, and I believe they spawn right around here. So this is the safest way to do it. If you have a pretty high light level character, you should easily be able to get this done using the intended mechanic with the super. So let me know if this is helpful in the comments. Most importantly though, thanks for watching. We'll catch up soon.